Okay, so there was a couple of things I had to change. It's actually mainly things I just forgot to put in there. So first thing, I'm gonna go back to my object, to my house fire here, and I'm just gonna expand this for now. It's gonna be easier. So here I got an error in that expression. So I'm gonna get rid of this one, and the random, here we go, should be close here. Okay, so this is where I should close my random expression and not at the end. So that's small thing. That was not the reason why I was having issues. So I'm gonna go here right away, select all three of them, and that was the main reason. So now if you go under geometry, I've just simply forgot to put the delayed load shader in here. So for the delay to work, we gotta grab the shader we created here, the delayed load shader. Okay, so I'm just gonna double check them. Okay, now they're all pointing to it, so that's a good thing. Okay, this is really necessary to get it to work, because if you don't do this, it's never gonna be able to load it properly. So that was my biggest mistake of the thing I forgot to put in there. At the same time, I'm gonna turn on here on the sampling geometry velocity blur, okay, because otherwise it's not gonna be able to put any motion blur based on the velocity attribute. Let me just double check quickly. Okay, and I forgot as well here to link for all of them those parameters, so that's what we're going to do now, okay, to get those sim frames, start frame supplier, and offset to work. So we have already our expression here. So now for the start sim frame, I'm gonna go quickly up here, grab sim frame, copy parameter, dive in there, and paste copied relative references. Why is that not working? Okay, now same with start frame, copy parameter, paste relative references. I'm gonna delete those two because it's gonna be faster to just copy paste those. And now here we're going to use a point expression, and we're going to look at our cache, okay, we just saved, and we're gonna grab that information straight from those point attributes. So I'm gonna use a point expression. So now I'm gonna go grab those points. So I gotta go for higher. Okay, now fire render and grab our render node here, null. And now instead of giving a point number or just saying $pt, for example, that's the standard variable we use to grab point number, because we're working with instances, we're going to have to use another expression to access the instance number we actually rendering. So to do this, we just have to use the instance point expression, actually function, in here, okay, and that's all, nothing else. That is going to return us just the point number that Mantra is currently processing. And now here I'm going to grab my multi attribute, and then it's a float, so just 0. And I'm gonna copy all this, paste it here, and change multi by offset. Okay, and now this is pointing really dynamically to our cache. Okay, awesome. So we can see now we have that offset, frame changed. So here we good. Another thing I would like to change, actually, in my fire setup, it's the PT attribute. I was telling you earlier I really want it to be like unique attribute value, and unfortunately if I come here and I go to the detail view, actually let me go here, So we can see we have duplicates. The reason is, let me go there quickly. I'm going to show you this right away. So if I go down here to here, my PT, we're never giving anything unique to that subnetwork, okay? And because I have multiple Scatterfire point subnetworks, it's going to run that same expression, okay? Using the point number, using an up digit, but that up digit is coming up here from the Firehouse 1. So what thing I'm going to add quickly here, I'm going to add a number at the end, and I'm going to say like call this one 1. Oh, it has a 1 here, so let's call this one 2. I don't like to use zeros here. Keep it 0, so it goes in order. And I'm gonna go down here. So let's see how we could use this one, and let's try to okay, I'm gonna add it here plus up digits, and let's grab the parent, and I'm gonna copy all this. Okay. Oh, what does it? It doesn't like something. Okay, seems to be good. Just cooking error. And I'm gonna do the same here. PT Alt E, and adding it in here. Accept, and it's doing the same. Why is it doing this? I don't know. Okay. I just middle mouse on it a couple of times as well, right? So that's what I was doing, just to force it to cook. And if I go here, let me just make sure. Okay, we still have duplicates. So okay, so let me check what I can change in here. Tac. And so file 1. Let's see. I don't know if it's gonna like this. That works. Oh, right. Maybe using something different than PT, because I have that 0. That's why. Actually, that should be just fine if I just do +1 at the end. Let's keep this plus. Oh no, I'm stupid, because I'm gonna get the same thing on the other one. So I'm going to go there, and the other thing I'm going to do, Alt E. Okay. Oops, what happened there? Okay, I'm gonna go like this, plus floor. Fit 0, 0, 1, rand. Up digits. Grab the parent, then 10. Okay, that should be hopefully good. So I'm gonna just copy this, accept. I mean, we're not gonna die if we're gonna get duplicates, but I really try to prevent it. Okay, we might still have bad luck. Yes. But I mean, this looks okay. Okay, there, so that we're good. If I come back here, one other thing I'm gonna change, I don't need actually to go sequence, just keep it a single frame. Saying I'm gonna leave it like this, that's fine. Just gonna re-render this. Okay, so did it. It seems to have done it now. Looks like it. Yep. Okay, so just reload. Okay, perfect. So let me double check quickly everything. So that was good, that was good. Okay, let's now just go here. Okay, what is erroring here? Nothing. Just Houdini that decided to not cook properly. Okay, why is this now erroring again? Deck. Oh, right. Okay, so what is wrong here? That was working before. Offset multi. So offset is working. Let's check the multi one, so that's fine as well. Okay, so what does it like here? Just making sure. instance fire. Same frame. Yeah, I mean, that's correct. Oh, I might be too far. That's really odd. Not sure why this is happening. Anyway, just for now, you can save time and display by points. And I'm just going to create a quick light here, distance light. Okay, now go look for the camera. Go to my output, fire, object, so just add my light. I think I've created my light well. Yeah, let's get that out of there and paste it here. Output. Okay, distance light, and let's see if now that's gonna work here. Okay, and that's way better. Okay, so now it started to render. I'm still confused about why a geo doesn't work. The visualization. Okay, so I'm gonna cancel this. So that's working, so I'm gonna save my heap file. Let me just go back here because that's really bothering me. It's really that time shift, so what if I bring it straight here? Yeah, there's really something really wrong here. I'm really surprised. Don't think it changed anything. So yeah, I'm really confused. So let me just check this quickly. Okay, so yeah, just Houdini. I just closed Houdini, reopened it, loaded my file without changing anything whatsoever, and my geo meshes are working again. Okay, so if that happens to you, don't worry. Yeah, just save your hip file, close Houdini, open it again, and yeah, that should fix it. If not, yeah, you might have something else, but yeah, in my case here, it was really just Houdini that needed to be restarted. Okay, cool. So I want to show you one last thing really quickly, because I was speaking about geo meshes. Okay, I'm going right now. Just grab. Let's bring here geo. Okay, I'm gonna delete this, and I'm gonna object merge. For example, oops, I really hate how that displays on Windows. So let's grab my file 1. Okay. So I got my mesh here, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna move this around. Okay. Okay, bring that here. Just go a bit further. Perfect. I'm just gonna hide this. I don't want to see my other flames. Now let's call this for now fire mesh, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna create a light, so I'm gonna take just a standard light, okay? And in here on the light type, I'm gonna switch it to geo. Now I'm going to go down, area light options, give it down here my the object I want to use. Okay. Attenuation options. I'm gonna go here to physically correct. And yeah, you can still play with different values for your okay, but I'm gonna leave it just like this for now. I'm not gonna try to optimize it. To just show you quickly how we could put this together. And I think that my shadow could be okay as well. Let's see this. So I'm gonna go quickly to the output. Grab this. I'm just gonna call it mesh light. I'm not gonna render my flames for now. I'm just gonna render my house, and as light I change this to H-Light1 that I'm gonna actually rename quickly to fire lights, and I'm gonna call this one fire mesh fire mesh lights. Let's do it like this. Okay, now just go back quickly to the output. So fire mesh light house, so that should be okay. And now if I go here and go to mesh light, okay, so we can see a fire here. So now we should obviously kind of change the settings to get a bit rendered, so we could really quickly, without spending time on it, but just go already on the fire. So look at the lights. What do we have here? So intensity, sampling quality. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit here. So this already changed quite a lot. Okay, so let's increase it a tiny bit more. And then yeah, it's usual thing, kind of spending some time to get the right values. Okay. Oops. Okay, so yeah, this is just showing you really quickly how we could use our meshes as light sources. Okay, so I'm gonna just put it in yellow. And that was it for this week. So yeah, what I would like you to do now, it's add the windows as well. Okay, fires we did. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what you're gonna come up with this week.